Good morning from Jomtien Beach. I just grabbed a quick snack from the Tops Daily. Had about an hour and a half walk on the beach and now I am starving, so I think I'm gonna try this little boiled pumpkin snack, and then we gotta find something real to eat. I know I said I'm doing away with the Thai street food after I got sick, but I'm not even convinced that I got food poisoning. I'm not convinced that it was Thai food that got me sick. I'm not really sure exactly what it was. So, I can't really do away with street food altogether. I'm just going to be more cautious about what time I'm going and, which stalls I go to. So, there's not too many places to sit out here. Deeper you get into Jomtien, there's no nice little ledges to sit on. I'm just going to have to kind of do the best with what I got. All right, I got a spot here. The bugs are absolutely relentless today. Sometimes they are a real problem. They're like flies, I guess sand flies or something. It's like, sometimes they're really a nuisance and other times just no problem. So I don't really know if it depends on the spot of the beach, but it's potentially unbearable to sit here. All right, fuck it. This is what I got. These kind of like pre-cooked boiled pumpkins in like the fresh section. Oh my god, this is really awful. And I'm gonna have to go somewhere else, unfortunately. Oh, that is one of the worst parts about like the beach here, is that you can't really sit and hang out in some spots because there's just like these sand flies or whatever the hell they are, but they're really annoying. They don't bite, there's no bites, but they just fly on you. It's definitely one of my biggest pet peeves, one of the biggest negatives for me, period, about Pattaya, about Jomtien, is like, you can't really chill in a lot of the spots along the entire beach. Almost every time I go to sit down, except in a few areas that are like really regularly cleaned and there's like a lot of people. Otherwise, like, you can't really sit. It's not pleasant. So, okay, folks, this should be much better. No freaking bugs around. The only thing is there's a million people that are just gonna stare at me, but hey, whatever. I'll take some eyes on me instead of bugs on me. So yeah, I have this pumpkin. That's what it is. Plain. It's not so easy to open. I tried opening it and I didn't quite get it. Let's see. I'm gonna use my key. This is always my last resort to, like, oh, this thing is not opening. I just pull out the key and, cut it open. Nice little spot here, directly next to the police station, actually. All right, looks good. Looks almost oily or wet. I guess that's just from being refrigerated as well. Tastes fresh. I like that. That's a healthy convenience store snack. They don't have these at 7-Eleven. That's pretty good. Could use some salt. Dropped one, that's good. Price only 30 baht, so less than $1. Never actually seen these in the store before. I don't know if it's just like because different Tops Daily locations have all different stuff every time. So like some have meat, some don't, most don't. I feel like most don't have these either, but I'm gonna be on the lookout now. This place only had one in the place, so I got the only one they had. I assume I'm supposed to... Never really ate the skin on a pumpkin, but tastes okay. Tastes like you could do with or without it. So what are we gonna do today? Super sunny today. Which is nice because yesterday was really cloudy. I like to sit on the balcony and just get sun there, you know? But it's only doable if it's not cloudy. I get sun like from 2 p.m. onward in my place or so. Something like that. So that's my balcony bake time. We have about 5 more days here in Pattaya. So the plan is likely go to Bangkok for a few days, up to a week. And then potentially go to Hua Hin. If not Hua Hin, one other spot from Bangkok for about a week. And then consider taking a trip to a new country for a week or two, and then coming back to Thailand. Or longer, if it goes really well in the next country. It's always open-ended to stay longer, you know. I'll go in and book 3 days to a week. See how it feels, you know. I'm not eager to leave Thailand, but I also wouldn't mind something fresh, something new and exciting. But again, I can probably get that in Thailand since I haven't traveled around much, especially recently. Just stayed in Pattaya, you know? So, yeah, plans aren't sorted completely, but I know I'm getting out of Pattaya soon, spending a couple days in Bangkok, spending a week in Bangkok, doing some filming. You know, there's a lot of vlogs I want to make in Bangkok. But then, yeah, I'm eager to either go to Chiang Mai from there. You know, it would be a pretty easy route to go to Bangkok, then Chiang Mai, or go to Bangkok and then Hua Hin. So I haven't decided yet between Hua Hin or Chiang Mai, but that's kind of where my head's at right now. Then see how that feels. You know, if I want to extend my stay wherever I go, I can, but otherwise consider going to either Philippines, Vietnam, or Malaysia. Let's see. Take it one day at a time. For now, I'm gonna eat this damn pumpkin. Almost finished. Figure out the rest of the day. I am back at the Rattanakonn market again because the last time I came too late and there was no meat to buy. So let's see, today it's 10:30 in the morning. If there's no meat for sale, then it means you have to come really freaking early. I do believe it opens at 1 in the morning, so you know, it would make sense to come at 6 a.m., 7 a.m., 8 a.m. But let's see. For now, there's still, of course, a ton of, always coconuts, but produce, tons of fruit. Of course, we have the dragon fruit. Those are small ones, but 2 kilos for 50. That's cheap. Again, the guy with thousands of watermelons over there. Let's see, I'm really hoping that I can get some beef. That's really what I want, you know. Been craving some beef. It's not that easy to find. If I go all the way to the supermarket, to Foodland, which is in Terminal 21, 24-hour grocery, then I can get it. Just looking at these look good. The fruit here does look fresh and like a notch above some of the smaller markets, like especially the Rampo market. This is definitely like higher quality fruit, fresher fruit. I mean, I also know from eating it, you know, it's substantially fresher. You have motorbikes coming through the market. Some pumpkin as well. That's what I just ate. If it wasn't so annoying to cook it, I mean, like, you just have to boil it, but I don't really usually feel like doing that. Maybe I could learn a bit easier, a better method, and it won't be so bad. Seeing what they have here. Looks like fish. I couldn't really tell, but there was some fish going on. What is this? Also fish. See? Lots of fish. 45 baht for the big ones. Small ones, 25 baht. Okay, let's see. Eggs, which I should buy my eggs here as well. What is the price? I can't really make it out. So I guess 30 eggs, 115 baht. That's a good price. That's not bad. Pretty cheap. I usually pay around, depends on the size, you know. They'll have bags of 10 for 45, 50, 55. And the only difference is the size of the egg, you know. Usually I will get 10 for 50. So it's definitely cheaper getting 30 for 115. What is this? Pork balls. Watch out for traffic. Watch out for traffic. Finally made it to the meat stalls. Here we go. This one is all pork. So they're often only pork or chicken. You know, the ones that sell beef, it's a little more rare. Hello, Swadikap. You don't have beef, right? No beef, right? No beef. You have minced beef. Minced beef. Mince? No have. Okay. Cop and cop. No minced beef. Almost looks like minced beef. Swadikap. No, not really what I'm looking for. And you can see there's so many stalls here. This one chicken, mostly chicken. Yeah, all chicken. Wow. They even have ground chicken. What if they have ground chicken leg? That would be good. For now, let's keep on the mission. Find some beef. I like ground chicken leg because it's still quite fatty. You know, I just don't know. See, it looks like breast and leg to me. It's a little darker. It looks more fatty. It looks like there's more white on it, you know. Pork belly. Pork belly looks good. Maybe I will grab some pork belly as well. Hello, Spotty Cop. Pork belly, can I, how much for 1 kilo? 185. Okay. Let me see how much money I brought here, because I did not bring my wallet. 600 with me. Can I just buy like 600 grams? And can you chop it small pieces? Thank you. There we go. Is that onion? Already prepared, already chopped onion. That's convenient. Here we have the boar's head, the pig's head. Yeah, good size. Perfect. Thanks. Yeah, I like to get it in small pieces so that I can just kind of fry it up, saute it up on the pan and have it actually cook few times, many times, where I've taken stuff off the pan and it was not cooked enough, so less thick is better. I will say the minced pork looks really good. Like, really nice and fatty. That looks good. 110, okay. Okay. Let's see here. 110 baht, that's not bad. 500. About $3 for over half kilo. I mean, I love pork belly. Probably my favorite thing in terms of meat. It's the closest thing you're going to get to bacon, you know, without having something processed. And thank you. You can see all sorts of cuts of meat hanging up. Pretty cool. Here, I don't know what that is. Definitely some organ meat. Some type of organs. What is this here? Looks like it was already rubbed down with spices. Must be, right? Unless it comes like that. That's interesting. Orange chicken. Is it spices? Why orange color? Why color orange? Is it spice chili or no? Oh no. Okay. Looks like it's rubbed down with paprika or turmeric rather. I don't know. Let me know, folks. Is that some rare orange chicken, or is that rubbed down with spices? Maybe different color fat, you know? I'm not sure. We got the chili selection here. I don't really cook with chili peppers at all. My body doesn't react so well to them, but I will get them when I'm out sometimes as like a treat. But when I cook a little more cleanly. Not that it's not clean and healthy for the average individual, but for me, no go. No spices, just salt. Okay, I don't actually see beef on this little strip, minced beef, which is weird because I've bought it here several times before. Now it could be the time, could be. I mean, there is way more stalls too, so let's go like inside a little bit and see. I am seeing a lot of pork. Swadika. Mostly pork. Looking for minced beef. Yeah. Okay, cup and cup. She pointed me in this direction here. Ah, beef. You can actually see it right on the... Okay. I can see it on the sign. Can see here. Beef. Ah, wow. Maybe I can just ask them for the mince. Swaddy Kop. Do you have minced beef? Minced beef? Mince. Mince. No, ground beef. No. That's lamb. Like chop. 1 kilo, 250 baht? Okay. Can I see? Let me see. Okay. Good fat inside? Okay. All right, 250. 250. No, 1 kilo. Did you say 250 baht? It's a good price. Thank you. We'll see. I don't know what cut of beef they use for it, but you know, it's hand chopped and ground, so it's not quite minced like if you put it in a machine, but it doesn't need to be, you know. So we'll see. We'll cook it up and see how it is. It's a really authentic beef shop here. Let's see what they have. Look at that. Look at that fat on there. Wow. Them hooves. Interesting. Wow, what are these? Some of these cuts? I don't even know. They got the beef sausages here too. Wow. Okay. Got our beef. That is a good price. I mean, that's kind of like $6 per kilo. Really, really curious to see how it stacks up to the minced beef that I buy in the supermarket. Now, it's completely different. It is very different eating actual like minced beef, especially like they make in Foodland, which is so finely minced, versus like a hand chopped beef like this. So it really just depends what cut they use and how fine are they able to chop it and kind of separate it. So we'll see. I actually haven't cooked hand chopped ground beef like this in years, so yeah, excited to try it out. Let's see. Clean eating. Decided to actually do away with the street food today. Just can't be doing it all the time. I can't be doing it too regularly. Like now I kind of tend to do it more often because of filming, and it's like it just kind of makes things smooth and easy. It's like, okay, let me turn the camera on. I can kill a few birds with one stone. I get to go eat something and get out of the house. I get to film. You know, otherwise it's like if I'm cooking, I don't necessarily just want to film me cooking. Like I'll put clips in the vlog and stuff, but it's definitely more interesting if I can make it a thing where I'm sitting out and having some Thai food. So I will be doing that, of course, but I just don't want to be doing it all the time. Vegetable oils. I mean, I could tell the way that I feel when I'm cooking all my meals versus like eating out all the time. It's just night and day difference. Night and day difference. Right, okay. Going to take the motorbike home and yeah, cook up some beef. Made it back home. Decided to cook up the pork belly. 2 reasons. 1, I'm craving the pork belly. 2, beef just stays fresh longer, so it's better for me to eat the pork first. You know, like I do think about the fact that if this market opened at 1 a.m. and the meat sits out unrefrigerated for that many hours. I mean, everything I know about food is that, you know, it shouldn't be left out more than 2 hours. And so, yeah, it kind of, I don't understand. Like, it doesn't smell, you know, it smells fresh, but it's just, you know, it's warm, you know, not even used to getting meat not cold when I buy it. Like, even at the Rampo market, at the small outdoor market over here, you know, she has it refrigerated underneath and is like taking it out bit by bit, or has, you know, temperature control going on in the area where there's meats. And these places, like the market I was just in, they, you know, they don't. So I do wonder if they are rotating it at all, or if whatever's out is just out from the start of the market. To me, that's crazy. Like, you know, that means it's been out for over 9 hours, 10 hours when I'm buying it. Is that really the case? If so, then I guess I've just gotten used to the bacteria at times. But it could also make sense why I've gotten ill before too, you know. But yeah, that's what it is. So there's this fish sauce I use here. Highly recommended. Dragon's Cuisine fish sauce. It's literally just 80% anchovies, 20% salt. Usually fish sauce has sugar and sometimes other ingredients as well. But that's clean fish sauce. So I can do essentially carnivore, keto, and still use fish sauce. It really adds a lot to meat and like cooking, to dishes in general. A lot of umami. So happy about that. Dragon's fish sauce. I had to turn this down to a 2 out of 10 on the heat because it's just splattering everywhere. Literally splattering at my face and all over my shirt. I don't know why, even on 3 heats. I mean, it's pork belly, so a lot of fat. And I also put coconut oil in the pan. But I've just never seen it splatter like that. Like, I was standing over here, and it was coming at me and hitting me in the face. Fucking losing it. But it's almost done. Looks pretty good. Looks good. I don't want to splatter on my camera, but I think we're good now on the 2 power. Nice. We got the finished pork belly. Not as crispy as we wanted because, I mean, it just starts splattering like crazy again. I can't cook it at the heat I wanted to. Probably could have took some of the oil out, which would have helped. I think next time I wouldn't use any oil, no coconut oil. Just has enough fat in it. Because that was tough. You know, I usually have no issue cooking pork belly. Let's say a new setup here. I think it's just too much oil for that. I don't know, but I'm covered in oil at the moment. Okay. Gotta try a different piece. That piece was a little wonky. See, it's just not crispy. I hope it's even, I think it's cooked all the way because it was kind of low heat for a while. Yeah. Okay. Much better. Yeah, that's good. It's not super crispy, but the flavor is good. Yeah, not bad. That's solid. Normally I would just cook it until it's very crispy. If it wasn't splattering, I would just leave it on for a while. Medium heat, medium low. God, a gas stove is just so much better than electric stove like this. It's such a difference, you know, it makes a huge difference. When I do sign a lease somewhere, it would be so nice to do it at a place that has a gas stove. Very important. I say down the line, but yeah, because I'm not going to be signing a contract anytime soon anywhere. It's going to be traveling around doing short-term rentals, but when I think about the place that I want to have, like, not retiring, not whatever, but you know, down the line when I settle down into a place, it's a top priority for me. A gas stove, ideally with a kitchen outside. More common in Indonesia, outdoor kitchens. This is good. Could use a little more fish sauce, I think. Yeah, could use a little more fish sauce, but good flavor. Happy with it. You know, there's enough times I have tried to cook things and, you know, I'm on a new cooking setup or whatever and it's not cooked all the way. I have to go heat the pan again. Then I'm upset. This is fine. This is good. I'm just happy that, yeah, it tastes good and fully edible. Just the 2 15-minute sessions in the sauna. Whew, so nice to have a sauna like in the building where you live, just to be able to walk downstairs and go in. Makes using it every day like very easy. And buildings with a lot of Russians, Germans, which is most buildings in Pattaya, usually they want to use a sauna. And so the bigger the building is, the more likely that they have to keep the sauna working good and hot every day because people want to use it. So, God, I always wanted to have a sauna in New York. Like, obviously, like in a different facility, not in my home, but it's not feasible. Like the only option is to sign up to Equinox Gym, you know, huge gym chain, like fancy kind of most expensive, nicest gym. It's like $250 per month, and you get sauna access. You know, nice saunas, eucalyptus, towels, and the whole thing. It's nice, you know, nice. But I think it's, if you want to do the classes, maybe it's worth it. But I think just to work out, it's only worth it if you really have money. So yeah, never signed up to Equinox, never had a sauna in New York, had a $20 gym membership at Blink. You know, that's good value in the States, I'll say that. To be able to live in New York City and still have access to, like, yeah, a close by gym that has all the equipment and stuff for $20, I mean, you can't beat that. It's cheaper than gyms in Thailand most of the time, because gyms are so popular amongst tourists and expats coming here. Like, it's one of the biggest markets. So yeah, of course there's an upcharge for gyms. It doesn't scale, it doesn't correlate with the cost of like accommodations and stuff. You know, you might pay $60 for your gym membership here if you want a nice gym. So yeah, in Bangkok too, it's pricey. In like a popular area, yeah, with like 24-hour access or just like a good gym, you know, it's expensive. But happy to have sauna. You know, every building has a sauna so far. It's just a matter of, does it work? None with the cold plunge still. You know, I've yet to find the one with the cold plunge. So again, on 2 recommendations I had is to go to Cozy Beach View in Pratamnak, and apparently they have at least like a cold pool and a good sauna, you know, and it's right by the beach as well. Apparently pretty cheap, so yeah, I would like to check it out and find a unit there, but short term, you know, these are all people with long term 12-month contracts, so they don't necessarily just do short term rentals like that, so you can't really try it out very easily. Yeah, I feel good after the sauna. I feel energized, focused. It's nice. Very good. Down here on the wonderful Jom Tien Beach. Got a craving for one of them smoothies. It's been a good week or more. Haven't had a smoothie, so let's see. I do think that there's a spot on Soy 7 here that makes drinks. It's actually this one, so no, it's closed. Huh, okay. Well, plan squashed immediately, but there's definitely other spots. I was counting on that. Let me use my noggin real quick. I have come to Soy Bukaw Tree Town. I came for 2 things. One, I can get my smoothie made over here, right in Tree Town. Then I can go and get some Penang curry, beef curry at the market over here. So double win. Figured it worth the drive to come over here. Really doesn't take that long on the bike, to be honest. Pretty quick. It's nice coming over here in the daytime. Honestly, much nicer over here in the daytime than the nighttime. Quiet, pretty empty. I'm just gonna go straight to the fruit vendor, or the smoothie vendor here. This one? Swadee Kap. Can I order a smoothie? You have? Okay. Could you use this milk? Can you make smoothie with this? Yeah, with coconut milk. Yeah. No sugar. But you have dragon fruit or no? Dragon fruit? Maybe they don't have the same as usual.
What you looking for?
You have dragon fruit today?
Dragon fruit. ที่มีแก้วมังกรไหม
And avocado or kiwi.
Don't have kiwi.
Kiwi?
Kiwi. Yeah.
Kiwi. Okay, you have avocado as well?
Yeah.
Okay,
Avocado.
maybe avocado and kiwi.
Avocado and kiwi.
Yeah.
60. That's it.
Sorry?
60 baht.
60 baht? Okay. And no sugar, no sugar.
No, sir.
Decided to go with kiwi avocado. Never tried it before, but it could be a good mix. Hopefully it's still sweet enough. Kiwi is kind of sweet, but I don't want to do dragon fruit. They don't have it, but I want to change it up also. So let's see how this tastes. I would order food in here, but it's just a little bit pricey, so I'd rather go to the outdoor market and get the curries. Or if I was going to order like Thai Kapow, I would rather go somewhere else that it's like half price. Although it's really good in here, and the portions are pretty big, so it makes up for some of it, but still a little bit much, especially when I like to eat two. I mean, they're like 150 baht, so times two, 300 baht for two then. What's this? No. Cream or condensed milk. That would be delicious, but no. It ended up coming out kind of like ice cream, needing to use a spoon. Not quite ice cream, but she didn't use enough kiwi. She only used a half a kiwi, so it's not very sweet. But it's not bad. It's just very light on the sweetness. You know, I'm tempted to, because this is not all of it. There's a freaking whole other one. It just was too much. Thinking about what I can add to it to maybe make it a little bit sweeter. You know, I don't know. I don't want to eat nuts, but that would be good. I think just adding even more coconut milk to it, it would be sweeter. Because she diluted it with so much ice and water, you know. But it's pretty good. It's nice to have like a dessert that's almost like ice cream as well, instead of just drinking it. So it's something different. I'm gonna sit here and eat this on the side of the road. It's mildly busy, I would say. You know, we're approaching sunset time somewhat. It gets busy over here during the daytime in spurts. Obviously not the same as like nighttime, especially on the weekends, but yeah, still hustling and bustling. Well, just finished that off. I didn't bother adding anything else to it. That was not good. It was something because it was a little bit creamy, had a decent texture, but I'd say the flavor wasn't there. No flavor. No sweetness, no saltiness, no real flavor. Slightly milky, I guess, creamy, but not, you know. But now on my way to the market, get some Penang curry. That I'm looking forward to. At least I saved that for after, you know, instead of getting it first and then leaving the ending on a sour note with the crappy dessert. No. We start with the crappy dessert and we end on a delicious Penang curry. I'm gonna go in through the front of the market here. I have been to this lady in my videos a couple times now, probably 3 or 4 times. I gotta really talk over the music, and I'm gonna have to eat over here so that I don't have any music issues, but the stall is right over here. A lot of choices. I almost always go for the Penang curry with the beef. It's also chicken and many other things. I did try the green curry last time too, which I wasn't as thrilled about. I do like the red, so I'm gonna stick with that. Let's see, I want to get a big portion for sure. There's no one here at the moment at her stand, unfortunately. Maybe she just stepped out for a moment, I'm sure. So I'm just gonna wait around for a hot second. It's a good time to come. It's not too late. I feel like it's still pretty fresh. I don't know what time they open up. I don't know if they're selling it in the morning. I don't think so, because it looks full right now. Or what time for lunch, so not sure. tempted, I guess, you know, if I wait too long and she doesn't really come back, then I'll hop over to this other curry spot right here. They also have a bunch of similar dishes, but I would like to get it from here because it's where I get it from every time. She came back pretty quickly and we have a huge bowl. I just told her to give me 100 baht bowl of the curry because I don't want to order 2 or 3 of them, get more rice. So I mean, this one is real soupy, but that's okay. Muy delicioso. Let's see. The test, the ultimate test here. Unbelievable. Still my favorite. My favorite dish. I've only had it like maybe 2 other times ever, but it's definitely the best here. It's the only one that has the little eggplant peas, you know? That is good. Very good. This is a big bowl. Still don't know if it's quite as much meat as if I were to order 2 separately, but hey, that's fine. This market is my favorite market. A lot of the workers, you know, a lot of the working girls come over here and eat. At that stall quite a few times too, I've seen. You know it's good. I mean, in an area like this too, it's good. It's touristy, but it's also mixed, locals. Today it's good because I came earlier instead of coming at 9 p.m. It's more fresh, more hot, at least warm, you know? And there was quite a lot left in there. Usually there's not much left. I'm actually craving some seafood today, so I don't know. We'll see. My next meal, I might want to get some seafood thing. Maybe after this, we'll see how full I am. But I was definitely craving some like seafood kapow. You know, instead of getting pork, get stir-fried seafood with basil and rice. It's good. I mean, I did have that recently. I had it twice. And I realized how good it is. The squid, yeah, the grilled squid in there with a kind of fried, whatever you want to call it at that point, stir fried, so good. Beef is still my favorite. We just don't find it very often. Somebody pointed out that this place is halal, so no pork. That makes sense why they have so much beef and chicken. .5 out of 10. Very consistent. I know for a fact it wasn't this that got me sick either, so I'm not worried about that. I hadn't eaten this anywhere close to the time that I got sick. The only thing I had eaten was some pat krapows from the Jomtien Big Market. You know, a new market I had never been to. Not new, but you know, I had never been there. New stand. I don't know. Could have been that, but it might not have been food poisoning as well. See all the peas, the eggplants. You guys informed me in the comments that they're actually like eggplants, you know? Different kind of eggplant, but that's what they are. Just got another second huge bowl. Another one for 100 baht. A little bit of chicken this time, so mixed with chicken and beef. Both Penang curry though. And the shake that I got was 60 baht plus the 35 baht for the coconut milk. So it makes it 95 baht. It's actually an expensive smoothie, which sucked. But usually the dragon fruit ones are good. Kiwi dragon fruit is good. Just kiwi can be good. But I could tell they didn't know what they were doing. It was some people I've never seen before there. Very, very young. And it was just hogwash. But I'm gonna enjoy this. This is fantastic. Makes up for it. You know, who cares at this point? This is the best. Well, that was good. Very good. Yeah, I can always count on that place to deliver the goods. My most recommended place in Pattaya so far is that specific spot. That specific Penang curry. I bet some of the other dishes are really good as well. The green curry is just not as much for me. I don't know, the flavor's not as good. It's not as rich. It's a little bit more spicy and it's using green chilies. I just prefer red chilies. I prefer the flavor profile on the Penang curry a bit more. But yeah, I'm gonna walk back to my bike parked over at Tree Town, so not too far. It's a little bit crazy over here, a little bit hectic, a little wild. In the middle of the street as well. Not recommended. Okay, gonna head back toward Jomtien, I think. And not much of a sunset, not much. I said that it was super sunny today, and you know, compared to yesterday, you know, it was cloudy yesterday. Well, today ended up being cloudy as well. You know, we kind of get peaks of sun. We get an hour, 2 hours of sun, and then it goes away for an hour, 2 hours, and then repeat. That's kind of been my observation of the weather here recently. So it has been very hot though, like very hot. Yeah, the afternoon, I'd say like 12 or 1, it's very hot in the past week or two. So don't know if that will continue or what. You know, I don't know anything about the weather, but that's my observation. That's it, folks. Thanks for watching. Drop a thumbs up on the video. I really appreciate it. And I will see you tomorrow.